version of Alexa Bliss, Nikki Cross does not understand, does not recognize.
All you can do is speculate, Tom. You know that. No one knows exactly what is circulating through the mind of Alexa Bliss.
Get off the ropes. Get off. Come on. Get down. Get off.